Hello friends, welcome to another brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how you can publish your WordPress site to live from localhost. This is the site I have created on localhost. As you can see the URL there, and this is my database. This is the database we have currently right now. You can see the options, and you can see the option value of the URL is HTTP and localhost. So this is the domain where we are going to host the WordPress site. Currently there is nothing here, and just to check the domain, let's create a custom PHP file. I'm going to give it a name index.php and edit some text here so that we can make sure that the domain and hosting is well connected. Okay, done. Then save settings. Let's reload this page. You can see the text is here. Okay, now we don't need this file. The domain is well connected, so we have to delete it and set our WordPress files here. First you have to do one thing, that go to your localhost file. Usually we store our files in the htdocs folder, then compress these all files into zip file. Then you have to select the zip file and upload it here. Once the files are uploaded, you have to extract this. I have already uploaded this, so I'm not showing that to you. Okay, perfect. Now visit the folder and you have to move this file to the public directory. Let me check my public directory here. You can see I have a folder here which is NS designs, and I'm just making sure that the public directory, what is the name of the public directory actually, and this is the public HTML, and you can see there are no files here. We have to move those NS designs files to the public directory, so I'm selecting all and move it to the public HTML folder. Okay, done. Then let's just delete this old folder and the zip file as well, because we don't need this anymore now. Okay, now we have to go to the phpMyAdmin and we have to create a MySQL database here. I'm going to give it a name. Okay, it shows that the database is already there, so I have to give it a different name or create a new database, or I can delete this one as well. Okay, I'm going to use this one. You have to create one, and then I have to create a new user and assign that user to this database. I'm going to give it a name here. Generate a password, and then we have to create the user. Let's just create a text document here so that we can store all the necessary things like passwords, username. We will need this later on. Okay, perfect. Now let's create the user. Then we have to assign that user to the database. Add user to, select the user and select the database here, then click on the add section. Currently you can see there is no privileged user. After clicking the add button, we have to give all privileges here. Then go back to the directory again. My server is a bit slow, so it takes time. You can see the privileged user has been set. Okay, now we have to edit the wp config file. We have to change the db name, then the db user and db password. So our db name is ns designs, so we can copy this one, or you can also take it from the current database here. So just copy the database name and paste it here. Then the username we have selected earlier, just copy that and paste. And now let's change the password. Okay, everything is fine, and just click on the save changes now. Now let's reload this page. You can see the WordPress settings is here, but we need the local host WordPress we have developed earlier in our localhost server. So we need to import our SQL file from the localhost. Currently I don't have the backup of the SQL file, so I need to export that from the localhost first, then I have to import it. So let's go to the localhost phpMyAdmin and export it. Okay, I'm exporting it here and just keep it as backup. Okay, now let's just import it here. Perfect. Click on the import. It may take some time. My server and internet was a bit slow here, so let's just wait until it finishes. Also, there is an important note that your after changing all the things, you may see the site is not properly working because of the WordPress version and other plugin version. So make sure that you have updated all the things, and some images may not appear in the live version. Okay, so in that case you have to manually upload that image. I will show that to you, no worry. We need to do one more thing. After that, we have to change the URL of the database from WP options table. It's taking so much time, I don't know why, what's wrong. Okay, it's done, and just let's visit the WP options table and change the domain here. Copy the main domain and paste it here. Site URL will be this one and home will be the similar. Make sure to use the HTTPS. Okay, perfect. Now let's just reload this page. site is there. As I told you earlier that if some images may not appear, so you have to make sure that these plugins are updated and the WordPress version is updated as well. After updating the WordPress and the plugins, you will see the complete site will be there, and it will be 100% similar to the local host we have developed earlier. And let's go to the WP admin, and it's running perfect as well. So everything is fine.